Okay, a couple other things that can kind of help you. Remember, footnotes can be used for notes that you might have. It's not just for citing sources. You may put in the definition of a term. You may further explain something that to talk about it in your paper may break your narrative. So it's a little bit of more information you want to give the reader. You can put those things in footnotes as well. There's a couple other conventions used when referring to cases. There's the, let's say that it's C something. Let's put in a source. Here's a source that I am not citing from, but, get my parentheses right here, but want the reader to know that it has, it's another source, it's an additional source, it has more information. I'm not quoting from this source, but this source complements what else I'm saying. It's saying, look, it's not just this case I'm talking about. Here's another one, here's another one, here's another one. So if you do that, then let's go ahead and insert my footnote. And I'll go back here and let's grab another case to use. Let's use the City of Chesapeake case. Okay. And so I'll come down to my footnote at the bottom, and I might say C, and then put the name of the case in. Now what the C means is, hey, here's another case that says this. Now you can do what's called a string cite. And I'll put a comma here. Let's go back and get another case still. You may have 5 or 6 cases that are directly on point. Let's just put 2 here. So what this is telling the reader is, hey, look, there's lots of sources that back me up on this. And although I'm not discussing them within the body of this paper, go see this case, go see this case, because they also back up what I'm saying. Very powerful persuasive force if you can put a string cite like that in there. Don't put a string cite in your paper in the body, but it's fine to put it in a footnote, and it's a way of saying, and here's another, and another, and another. So that's how you use the C. But what if you also want to alert your reader that, hey, there is another opinion out there. There is a case out there that's opposed to this viewpoint, and being the good writer that you are, you want them to know about it. Or maybe a case is distinguished. So to illustrate a case that is contrary to what you are saying in your narrative, do this. And let's put our footnote here. Okay. And I'll say contra. And then I'll put in my thing. Now, contra and C, these types of indicators should also be in italics along with the case name. Okay. Now, one more note about footnotes is that footnotes belong at the end of sentences. I see a lot of people want to write a sentence and place footnotes throughout. Simply put a footnote at the end of the sentence, and that's the best convention to use. So with that said, hopefully this will give you some idea about how to cite legal sources in your paper.